Hello and welcome to Mr. Hackathon Automates Everything. I'm Mr. Hackathon, hackathon expert, maker, and creator. And today I will be walking you through an automation with Airtable and Slack. There's many ways you can do this particular automation that I'm about to show you, but I'm going to walk through one way to do it natively within Airtable. So just to show you what it looks like and how it works before I show you how to build it, I'm going to show you the backend database. So this is the backend database for an automation. And what it automates is sending an entry to Slack. So anytime there's new data added to my database in Airtable, the bot sends this data to Slack. So I have a form and I type in Dominic, type in Mr. Hackathon, and then I type in, this is my fourth automation. Hit submit. Thank you. But when I go to my Slack channel, you can see it sent an automated message. And this is a pre-programmed automated message. So we're going to talk a little bit about this now. So I'm going to start from scratch, just to give you an idea. And I'm going to start from scratch. I'm going to name it Mr. Hackathon Slack Airtable. I'm going to remove any excess fields. I'm going to put my first entry, which is Dominic Norton, and I'm going to say, hi, I'm number one. I'm going to change the name of this table and name this, what should I name this? Slack Airtable tutorial. And now I change the name of this. What you want to do to begin to automate is go to automations, click create an automation. You're going to name your automation Slack Airtable tutorial. You're going to choose a trigger, and it says, I'm going to do when record is created. And I'm going to select a table. This is table 1. This is my table. And then, so the trigger is the action that kicks off the sequence. Or the trigger is the first thing that kicks off the sequence. So anytime new data is added, it's going to do whatever I say to tell it to do. And as you can see, there's different options natively, but there are more options in the app, in the Airtable App Store. But right now, you just have these options. Send to Facebook pages, Twitter, post tweet. What we're going to do is send a message to Slack. I've already connected my Slack account. So it's connected to my Slack account. I'm going to select the channel, and I already have a channel, Airtable Slack. I'm going to go down, and I have message parameters. So in the previous example, Hello World was hard programmed, and Mr. Hackathon was dynamic, based on a form that people filled in. So what we're going to do this time is we're going to insert that. We are going to insert notes. And then we're going to add more options, and we're going to give the bot a name. Oh, we don't have to give the bot a name, so let's just leave it for now. And what I want to do is to create a form. So once someone uploads data to the form and clicks submit, it adds it to the table, and then it kicks off this workflow. So to create a form, what I want to do I just remove this. I want to. How did I create a form? So I created a form, and I'm going to name the form Slack Airtable tutorial form. I have no description, no cover, no logo. All I have is name and notes, which is okay for now. So now I can open the form. When I type in my name, I'm number 2. Click submit. What should happen? It thanks me. But when I go to my database and I go to my grid view, I can see it's added this data right here. But also, it should have. Well, it didn't. It didn't do it. No. Okay. So now we have to troubleshoot. Why didn't this work? So what I'm going to do to troubleshoot this is I didn't turn it on. So don't forget to turn it on. That's always a good idea. So now this is on. I'm going to refresh this and open a new form. I'm going to type in Mr. Hackathon again. And hi, I'm number 3. So form has been completed. If I go back to my database, I can see hi, I'm number 3. But when I go to my, you can see Mr. Hackathon, hi, I'm number 3. So we do have a formatting error, but we can see it's sent the data from the form to the database. So let's see if we can clear up this formatting error. Maybe if I create a gap and we go back to our form and just make sure I've updated. Yes, I've updated. And I say, Mr. Hackathon, hi, number 4. And we can see that should have been added. Shortly, it will be added. So I'm not sure. Okay. Dominic? Hello? Well. So we submitted a form. It should add to this. Dominic, hello world. And maybe we refresh, it will show up. So now we're actually having a problem with the data showing up here. But as you can see, it says, hello world, Dominic. So it's formatted, right? And it is processing. But perhaps there is a slight lag in, there might be a slight lag in the forms. And I spelt this wrong. Slack Airtable firm. I just want to change this. So if we go back, okay, we want to just fix this. We know our automation is working. Oh, it picked up some extra things. So let me refresh. Oh, this is very important to pick up. So what I actually did is added more fields. And as I added more fields, the automation picked up, okay, there's more fields, but there's no entries there. So we know our automation's working. We just want to try and troubleshoot this form right quick. Hello. So we're running into errors. And this is a part of the process trying to troubleshoot and figure out what's wrong. Name notes. What I actually did right here is picked up an old entry. Hello world, Dominic. That is an old entry that I haven't even typed in on. I know what I'm doing. I believe I'm using the wrong form. So if we go back, because I had two projects open at the same time. So what we're going to do is go to this form right here. We're going to open this form. I type in Mr. Hackathon, and this should work perfectly now. This is perfect. So what should happen is Mr. Hackathon, this is perfect. It's formatted how we want it to be formatted. We have our automation working. We was able to troubleshoot. And that's how you automate Slack or Airtable to Slack. There's so many different ways you can go from here. You can have a private Slack community and you can automate job listings. So you can bring job listings into Airtable and automate notifications on Slack. Like the possibilities are literally endless. I'm excited to see what you do with this new knowledge. Please like, comment, and subscribe.